Hi, I'm Vivian Taormina, the director of the TaoMassage Dynamic Living Center. I would like to know, how do you thrive? Today I'm going to show you how I thrive by juicing for breakfast, or really any time of the day. Juicing is a great way to start your day in the morning, and you'd be amazed how 16 ounces could hold you over to lunch. So today we're going to explore thrive. Thrive is one of the three words, touch, feel, and thrive, that are associated with my logo. And at TaoMassage Dynamic Living Center, we explore and discover new ways to be touched and receive touch, innovative ways to feel and thrive through our unique program offerings. I'm going to move right into juicing. I'm going to show you what I normally juice. I call them my veggie steadies. A bunch of carrots, celery, apple, usually use green apple, a beet, ginger, and cabbage. Cabbage is a new one that I've added to my list, but it juices this brilliant, awesome purple color, and I'm actually going to juice that first so you can see. And believe it or not, it tastes really good. And I think that without all the fiber, that's what juicing does, it removes the fiber. It doesn't give you any of that bloating, that feeling that cabbage could create either, in your belly, like broccoli and cauliflower and cabbage, without all that roughage. So I'm just going to go ahead. I haven't prepped anything. I'm going to show you how easy it is to get started. I use all organic vegetables, so all I do is I use my scrub brush, and I just give a nice little rubbing to my vegetables to remove any dirt or debris. But if you're using organic vegetables, actually some of that dirt could actually be good for you, because organic dirt provides the good nutrients to the vegetables that you're eating. So a little dirt won't kill you. You probably ate dirt as when you were a kid. You probably went into pots or plants when you were a kid. So I'm just going to quickly give these a nice little roughing up, and I'm going to trim off the excess of whatever I don't need. So you see I have about like 5 or 6 stalks of carrot. I might need a few more, but if I don't have a few more, I'm just going to take another one of celery. Juicing is really excellent for you. It's just about getting the right proportion of each flavor, and it's something that you really have to experience with. I'm just going to grab a little veggie wash for this apple, because I like to keep the skin on. So you just need to rub that for a good 30 seconds or so. That wasn't 30 seconds, but I already scrubbed it a little before. And then my beet, I leave the skin on. And I just trim off the excess here. Trim off the tail. And I have to cut it in half because it's a little too big to get through my juicer. So I like to cut it in quarters. I'm also going to prep my apple. And typically I have lemon in my juice too, but today this is what I have in my refrigerator, so I'm going to use whatever I have. And if you go to the health food store, they don't even take out the pits, and I believe they don't even take off the rind of the lemon. They have an industrial juicer that does a little probably better than mine. Mine is just for home use, but it works great. I'm really happy with it. And I feel like it gives me enough juice out of whatever I'm juicing. So here we go with the cabbage first. I'm just going to take a nice hunk of cabbage here. You don't have to be all neat and orderly, it's fine. I'm going to turn on my juicer. Now watch this purple color that comes out. You can see it's just like a little wet. What is that, a third of a cup, a half cup of cabbage? Put that right in. That little piece that went in there on its own. And see if you can see this brilliant purple color. I've never seen anything like that when I use cabbage. That's red cabbage. See that color? I don't know if you can see that with the white background. It's just an amazing, brilliant purple. And all those other magazines always say, make sure you get enough rainbow in your diet. And that purple, I don't think I can get anywhere else. Maybe some blueberry, that would be a dark blue. The skin of the blueberry or grapes. But I choose to juice mostly vegetables, not fruit. Carrots are a great vegetable to kind of clean out your juicer, especially if we're doing something stringy like celery. And you can go in any order really, it doesn't matter. Apple, bottom line is just to get through your vegetables. Trim the bottoms. You just want to like pulse and push. You don't want to really force the veggie through. You're getting the juicing lesson from it also, obviously. You can get a 5-pound bag of carrots for pretty cheap. Even sell organic ones at some of the wholesale clubs. More apples. Ooh, the beet. Yum. Red, red, red. And since I don't have lemon today, I'm going to be pretty generous with this piece of ginger because that'll really add some nice zip and tang, especially if your juice is too sweet. Carrot is a really sweet juice, so you normally have to cut it with something. Cut that sweetness with either something like celery or some other root vegetable like the beet. So it takes away some of that sweetness. I'm actually going to juice this whole bit of ginger. Ginger is a great mental booster. It's a great energy booster. So I do give it a little peel. I probably don't have to because the blades in the juicer would take care of that. But oh, there's this beautiful lavender foam on top of my juice right now. It's rising up from the cabbage. It's amazing how much juice you can get out of ginger. It's pretty vibrant, but it really releases a lot of juice. Let that run for a second. The last little bit of juice. Turn it off. Wait for the motor to stop. So I can open up my juicer. And there's always a little juice hiding inside. So I just tip it over, get the last bit of juice out. I usually like to give it a little swirl so I can really combine all the colors. Wait, I want to shake. I don't know if you can see that lavender. You can see that lavender right on top. There's no way to get that good without tipping the. Oh, it's beautiful. So I usually give it like a little twist, a little stir, so I can combine all the flavors together. Use whatever. I don't have to be fancy. I don't need a spoon. I just use whatever utensil. I'm all about minimalistic. The less things I can have, you know, to clean up and use, the better, because the juicer does take a little bit to clean up. So I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see what it tastes like. Right out of the bucket. That's really good. I'd really prefer a little lemon in there this morning, but I didn't have any, so I juice what I have. Now when you juice, ideally you want to hold the juice in your mouth for about 20 seconds. You want to swoosh it around in your mouth. Your mouth is a mucous membrane, and that means it's involved in absorption and secretion. So you really want to absorb the benefits of your juice. So by holding the juice in your mouth for about 20 seconds, you give the body a time to assimilate and absorb the nutrients of those wonderful organic veggies you just juiced. So it kind of looks like this. I might not do that with every swig I take, but the idea is to get it all around and allow, again, the mucous membrane to activate with the juice. So that's how I thrive in the morning, and like I said, you'd be amazed how 16 ounces can hold you over. And it's going to take me a while to finish this, so I keep filling my system and my stomach instead of just woofing down some breakfast in the morning. So I'm going to take my time with this. That's how I thrive in the morning. But you know what? At TaoMassage, we're also an ecological-minded office, so I also help the environment thrive. And I take my scraps and I put it right into my compost bucket, which, if you can see, is right out there through my window. There's a tumbler out there, and I really like to put my scraps in my tumbler and help the environment as well. So this will go right back to the earth and help the earth thrive as well. Well, I'm really excited because this is my first edition of a video cast for thriving, and be in touch with me again to learn ways how we can feel and touch as well. Thanks, Vivian Taormina for the TaoMassage Dynamic Living Center.